Hey there, it's another episode. Hey there, it's Tony Butler, and this is another episode of Marketing for Humans. And today we're going to talk about something that is near and dear to my heart, and that is how do you turn your ideas into gold? Which, and by gold, I mean money. So you got that business idea, you've got a new side hustle idea. Now, what do you do with it? How do you actually convert it from an idea into a viable business? And I've got a couple of steps that I'm going to talk about that's going to get you started, going to get things going for you. So if you haven't done so yet, please follow this channel and like this video and we'll get started. Okay, so let's talk about this. You got a new idea for a business and you want to figure out is like, how do I turn this idea, so from this image that's in my head, into something where I actually get paid? Okay, so let me just caveat this. Most of your ideas are going to suck. Trust me, there's a guy who I come up with ideas every single day, had hundreds of business ideas. I have failed at gazillion different things. All right, so most of your ideas are just gonna total suck. They're just gonna suck, they are. Okay, so what we wanna do is we wanna figure out a way we can separate those ideas that are terrible from the ideas that have some legs. They got a chance of, if I do everything right, of making it successful. By successful we mean it's going to earn money and eventually turn into a real business and be profitable. Okay. Now, I'm not talking about startups where we create a new app. I'm talking about small business. All right. So what are we going to do? What we're going to do is we're going to borrow something, an idea from some other kinds of startups. All right. And instead of creating what they call a minimum viable product, an MVP, we're going to do something even different. We're going to go back even farther. We're not going to create a product at all, nothing. What we're going to do instead is we're going to write all the marketing collateral for that idea. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to write the marketing for it. So I'm going to go through the whole content marketing process. I'm going to start out, I'm going to define the tribe. Who am I selling it to? What problems are we solving for them? What are the benefits that we'll provide? And you got to do this for whatever idea you have. It's like, what problem are you solving? Like, who are you serving? How are you doing it? Now, once I do that, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a faux, like kind of faux pas, like just a fake marketing campaign. And I'm going to write ads for it. I'm going to write a Google ad. I'm going to write a Facebook ad. And then I'm going to write a whole landing page for it. And now why am I going to do this? Because first of all, when you write the marketing first, before you've ever done the idea, it forces you to narrow down your idea, okay? And think about the niche that you're going to go after. Because here's the problem. You're starting up. You can't serve the whole world. You can't serve a giant industry, okay? And if you just got the idea, what you're going to do is you want to narrow it down and you want to think about one single person. Who can I serve? How can I help them the most? Okay. That's where we're going to start. And even if you got a giant idea, you're going to start with one person and who can you serve? Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take $50 and I'm going to put up an ad and I'm going to see if people are interested in it. And I'm going to drive them to a landing page. And what that landing page is going to have on it, it's going to have the whole service, everything that I offered, bam, all in one spot, okay? And then at the bottom, it's going to have a buy now button. Now you can do this, don't start asking me, well, what software do you do that on? How do you write a Facebook ad? That stuff is easy. That's the easy part. The hard part is holding yourself back from starting to implement your crazy idea until you understand, is there a market for it? Do I have access to customers? Am I going to be able to make money? Okay. If you need money by the end of this month, what you don't want to do is to waste 29 days trying to figure out if your business has any legs at all. Okay. And I have a teenage son and he is right now thinking about starting another business. And this is what I'm putting him through. It's like, okay, who are you going to serve? What are you going to do? Let's do a minimum viable marketing campaign. And this test campaign, what it's going to do is just going to tell you one thing. Is there interest in the idea? It doesn't mean it's going to be a good idea. It doesn't mean it's going to be a good business or a side hustle, but it means, is there interest? And the process forces you to think through, who am I serving? What is the benefit? What's the problem that I'm solving? And, start to think about the price and all the rest of that. But so then when they click the button, you don't have a business yet. You're just going to ask them to subscribe. Hey, please put your information in here, and as soon as we're ready to go, we'll let you know. Or coming soon, whatever. And what will happen is, for $50, you can probably buy 100 clicks and say 50 cents a click. Maybe fewer than that, just depends on the category. But it's going to give you a good feel for how people think of your idea. Now, let me tell you what you're not going to do. You're not going to take your mom to take your idea to your mom or your friends and your family, because they're all going to just tell you good things. Oh, that's such a great idea. You should do it. Yeah, that'll be big. No, that feedback is not good. You want to take your idea to people who might give you money, okay? Because they're the only ones that matter. If they're not in the target market, if they're not going to give you money for your idea, for you to solve that problem, then you don't want to be talking to them, okay? So that's it. That's step one to turning your idea into gold, okay? All right, it's Tony Butler, Marketing for Humans, and until next time, be well.